Welcome back, everybody, to Cosmic Kickback. It's the galaxy's favorite talk show. My name is Nick, as always, joined by my co-host Joshua.
It's happy holidays time.
Yes, sir. And we just shot an episode talking about James Gunn and everything that's going on.
We did.
And now we're going to talk more about James Gunn.
Yeah.
This dude is just in the public eye.
Bro, I don't know how this dude don't get tired, man.
Yeah.
Think about all the shit he's doing.
Dude, that's why his hair's turning gray.
You think it turned gray? Do you think it's been gray and he was just like, I'm done dying?
I think it's been, yeah. He don't got time to dye it.
I mean, like, think about it, bro. This dude wrote.
I think he looks better with the gray. He looks really good with it.
At first, I was like, dude, look kind of weird.
Yeah, I was
now,
like,
now I've settled into
yeah,
it.
now
I
I'm
think
like,
it looks better.
Yeah,
Dude, this dude wrote 3 Guardians movies, directed them all.
yeah, we actually just got a trailer for the most recent
We did.
Guardians.
On top of that, he did this holiday special we're going to talk about. He also did The Suicide Squad.
Yes, sir.
And he's running DC now.
Yeah.
And he's writing the Superman.
And he got married during all
where
this.
he got time to do all this, bro.
Dude.
Like, this dude's
He
literally
wrote Peacemaker.
and he
The
directed
past
them,
5
yeah.
years of his life have been crazy.
This dude's on that grind set.
Yeah.
Damn.
He read the Ninja book.
Yeah, he read the Ninja
Yeah.
book, bro.
We're here to talk about, though, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. This was a nice little treat. It's on Disney Plus, so
Yeah,
if you want to go watch this.
This is gonna be full of spoilers. I mean, like,
Yeah.
if you have Disney Plus, you got access to it.
I'd
If
say
not-
maybe there's only like really one big spoiler. Besides
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
just like a fun little thing, a special presentation.
Yeah.
I think this is the second one that Disney's
Yes,
done.
the other one was Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
This is actually.
I think the specials are 1 for 1 or
they-
2 for 2 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
I think that they should honestly just do specials
They should
instead
do
of TV
specials
shows.
for introductions to new characters.
Yeah.
Because like Werewolf by
I feel
Night, great introduction.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we needed. Now we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah.
We know who he is.
It leaves you wanting more.
I know. I agree.
She-Hulk, on the other hand, I ain't even
how
finished
could
that shit.
how could they have done a special presentation of She-Hulk? Would it just been like
I feel like it would have been cool if they did. I don't know. This already is past, but maybe like She-Hulk could have been doing like a court case or something for like some famous hero. Maybe it's like Spider-Man
okay?
or like some hero where like She-Hulk has to come in and be the lawyer. Maybe it's Bruce Banner. Like maybe he has to bring in like his cousin or something.
Okay.
I don't know. And that would have made the thing like so much shorter and focused. But that's
True.
besides the point.
Yeah,
I
anyway.
didn't even watch all of She-Hulk, so I can't give my full opinion. But
True.
we're here to talk about the holiday special. This was a nice little thing that James Gunn's made for us. I'm so happy that it came out this year.
I think he actually filmed this like during the filming of Volume 3.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and it's actually the first MCU project to not have an antagonist.
Is that true though?
Like, yeah, it is.
No.
Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Think about any Marvel movie, any MCU movie. Everyone has an antagonist. It's a villain. This is the first one that does not. It's just a Christmas special.
It's just wholesome.
It's the overall plot of this is so when we last saw them was in earlier this year actually in Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, they ditched Thor, and I guess they're kind of doing their thing in the galaxy. The overall plot, I guess, in the back of their minds is, I guess they're, at least for Star-Lord, is he's looking for Gamora.
Yeah.
But this one is kind of like he's dealing with that. Like he's kind of like still depressed over that.
Yeah.
And dealing with, how do you lost someone that you care about a lot, and then they come back, but they are an earlier version that doesn't like you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even, nobody in Earth has ever
up.
comprehended that before.
Yeah.
So he's dealing with that. So the other Guardians, like mostly Mantis and Drax, they want to
Kraglin's there.
Kragen's there, yeah.
We got Nebula.
Nebula.
What's
This
her name?
introduces Cosmo, the space
that's
dog.
right.
And,
Is the voice who voices Cosmo, is it Palm Clef?
No, it's Maria Baklova. She's the girl that
Oh, she was in Borat.
Borat 2. Yeah, it's her.
That's funny. It sounded like Palm.
Yeah, she that would have been funny if she did 2 characters. But it's pretty much they just want to do a little surprise Christmas thing for Star-Lord, because it's a thing on Earth, and Kraglin tells a story about the Earth tradition, and how there's a little flashback, which is like, I think it's rotoscoped actually, the like animation, like it's like an old Christmas special type drawing where you see Yondu. Yeah, what Michael Rooker's in this. He does a little voiceover.
I thought that was cool. He was in it as well.
And it's just a Christmas story. They're trying to make Christmas for him, so their idea is to go get Kevin Bacon as a Christmas gift, because Star-Lord's always talked about Kevin Bacon as a hero of his, because I guess he saw Footloose as a kid.
Battle to see the universe.
Yeah.
To see the world.
And so they go and get him, and that's the overall plot. They're just gonna get him a Christmas gift, and the Christmas gift is Kevin Bacon. So they go to Earth.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like when they first like talk about this and decide to do it, and then they go to Earth, and like when they first land to Earth, people are like screaming and shit at like aliens coming down.
I like how some people are kind of just like they keep walking because
Yeah,
they're like, I mean, if you lived in this universe, like you'd be a little bit
like
used
aliens
to a lot
have
of this.
invaded multiple times.
Yeah, we got like Avengers. We had what happened.
Happens.
Age of Ultron, the blimp. Yeah, I mean, there's a fucking the Eternals situation. There's a big ass thing coming out of the ocean.
Yeah, that's true.
So I do like how some people are freaking out and then others are just like recording it.
They forgot
Others,
to put
others don't
the
give a
cloaking
shit.
system
Yeah.
on. And then they get to Los Angeles. They're walking on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I love
Yep.
how they go in front of the TLC Chinese theater and they
Oh,
see all
yeah.
the cosplayers and they're just like Captain America.
Oh yeah, she runs up to him.
Yeah, that was so funny. It's like Steve.
I like how that actual place they've had like Marvel red carpets at before. For
Yeah,
the movie
yeah, that's where
premieres.
like a lot of
Yeah, a
like,
lot
big
of them
events
been
happen
there.
and stuff.
I
thought
like
that
how
was
they
funny.
had a dude in a GoBots,
Oh,
like the
that's right.
knockoff Transformers, and I guess they exist somewhere in the universe because they killed Drax's cousin. So Drax like wants to beat his ass, and he does get some shots in.
That's funny. I thought that was funny. But they get drunk at a bar.
Oh hell yeah!
And then Mantis uses her powers to
steal some money.
Yes, she's like, give me your money.
She
I
said,
thought
"You
that was
give it to
pretty
me for
funny.
free. Give me the rest of your money."
Yeah, it looks like they had a fun time. They went to like a nightclub and just
Yeah.
drank.
When they go to Kevin Bacon's house, when they get the star map where they live,
Yeah.
we see some other actors pop up on this little like animation.
I
thing.
saw Jason Segel, I think.
Yeah,
He was
and,
on there.
Who else was on there? John Cena was on it.
John Cena.
Margot Robbie was on it. I think Queen Latifah was on it. I could be wrong.
Really?
I'm not sure. I could be pulling out my ass, but I know for sure John Cena
John
and Margot
Cena
Robbie were on
Margot
it.
Robbie,
And then Kevin Bacon was the last one on it.
of course.
And people were saying like, "Oh, does that mean that these actors can never be cast in a Marvel role because they exist in the universe as just themselves?"
That's funny.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
they
if-
couldn't have them be them.
Yeah, exactly.
You put him, it's just like, nah. have a clean
Unless
up.
they had like,
It's like, this is the last ones I'm
prosthetics.
doing.
yeah.
It's like, I'm keeping my actors. That's funny.
I wonder if they got paid. They had to have gotten paid. I mean, they putting their picture up, right?
Their likeness and I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like when you're an actor, you kind of sign away your likeness and image to like
yeah,
companies.
that's true. So, what do you think you could just do that?
I mean, I don't think John Cena's gonna call up James and be like, bro, where's my check, bro?
I-
Like, use my
yeah,
use my face.
I agree with that, but like, what about the other people? Because like he's worked with John Cena. Maybe he's worked with all of them. Maybe he just picked friends.
Yeah,
but there
maybe
were a
he just
couple
picked
that would make the
friends.
most sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that'd be kind of funny. It's like oh, I got paid like $100 for
A quick stack.
yeah, quick G.
Quick G.
Yeah, so they go to Kevin Bacon's house. I guess one interesting thing is he talks to his wife on the phone a couple times. It's his actual wife.
Oh, really?
She actually voiced this and played herself. So I guess she came
Nice.
in for voice work.
And then I
You forgot?
I thought you were gonna add something to that.
That's it, bro.
Oh,
She voiced herself.
cool.
What happens? Oh yeah, Kevin Bacon's watching Santa Goes to Mars, some weird fucking Christmas movie.
Really?
Yeah, when he's in there when Drax and Mantis come to his house, he has like a sandwich. He sits down and turns on the TV, and it's
Normal
like
guy.
it's like Santa. And he's talking. It's like Santa Claus versus the Martians or some shit. It's some weird ass movie.
That's
I'd
weird.
never heard of it. I guess James Gunn either watched it as a kid or he just looked up like Christmas movies in space, and then he was like, "Oh shit, there's a Mars
Like
thing."
this one. Dude, we didn't even talk about the opening number in this. There's like a whole
Oh yeah,
like,
there is.
so this band called the Old 97s.
Yeah,
They played
Or is it the
played this
96?
alien band. And
they play it. Yeah,
and they made a song. It was pretty cool. I actually liked the song. It was pretty good.
it's actually kind of funny because I think they mentioned like, they said, "Oh, well, we were talking to Star-Lord. They're saying like, oh, we wanted to run this by you. We wrote the song about Christmas because we heard it from Cosmo, who heard it from Rocket, who heard it from Kraglin, who heard it from you, and so because of that came a telephone.
Yeah.
There's like the information has been kind of messed up, and a lot of them are taking it very literally.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the lyrics are kind of funny. Like,
That's funny.
like talking about the North Pole. They're saying like Mrs. Claus is working the pole. At one point, it's like, what the hell? Like, nah, that ain't what she's doing.
It's funny. And they're also just like, we just found these Earth instruments, and then they just start. Star-Lord's like, you guys just found these. You just picked these up.
You've just found these instruments, and you already got that whole thing.
I thought it was so funny. I love the song. I love how the camera just moves around too. Like it's a whole scene.
You see Groot, and he's is Groot an adult now, or is he like a early young adult? Is he?
I think he's like in that middle stage. He's like in his 20s or something.
Yeah,
like
because he's like buff now. This dude's been hitting the gym, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know. James Gunn said that it's like a different Groot.
It's not the same Groot. It's like his son.
And and they're just kind of growing like differently. And so we saw this in the Guardians 3 trailer that came out. Apparently he has like different like limbs and stuff that can like come out of his body.
As he should.
So I guess he's like growing differently. At first it kind of threw me off because I was like,
he a tree.
Yeah, I was like, it looks weird. Like he looks like a little Lego character, but I guess it kind of makes sense now that the new Groot would grow like different. But I do miss the one from the first one.
It looked to me like this could be a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
But I heard it wasn't. Like James Gunn or someone online said it was 100% CGI. And I was like, no fucking way. Like that looks like a dude in a suit. And they just like put some VFX on top of it.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what it looked like to me. Like it's the perfect man size, you know?
Perfect man size. It did look like that. I agree. At first it kind of threw me off, but I'm kind of used to it now.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because I was expecting him to grow into the same Groot from the first one, like really tall and slender.
I guess he won't then. I guess this dude's like a buff.
I guess he's gonna look different. I'm guessing what he looks like now in the specials, what he's gonna look like in the Guardians 3.
And I think so. I think we see him in the trailer and he looks the same.
Yeah, he looks about the same. I don't think he's gonna grow any different.
I guess we could at the end of this we could talk about the trailer a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let me see. The number actually that song, I think James Gunn helped write it, but with one of because the lead singer of that band or whatever, I guess they're friends, so they both like wrote that together. And it actually, I think it reached like on like the number 4 spot on like the rock.
No way.
Like the current day rock music, because it counted as rock. And I mean, I guess there isn't much rock nowadays that gets released. It's mostly like hip hop and R&B, that kind of thing.
It's gotten 1,000 streams on Spotify.
Yeah, you be listening?
That's pretty cool.
You be listening?
That's pretty good.
So yeah, the song's pretty funny. There's some good lines in there. I like oh yeah, so what they're doing though is we learn that they bought Nowhere from the Collector.
Yeah.
So I guess the Collector didn't die in Infinity War when we saw him last.
Yeah, I guess he's still alive out there somewhere.
I thought Thanos murked his ass. Remember?
Yeah, I thought he was dead too, because pretty much the whole planet exploded.
That whole place was like on fire when we last saw it. It was all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I guess he survived and he sold it to the Guardians. And now they're the owners of Nowhere, which I think in the comics they actually operate out of Nowhere. So I think this kind of lines up with where they are.
Yeah, their ship is pretty much like a big head now.
Yeah.
Of the celestial god that was in Nowhere.
Oh yeah, they have a new ship too.
Yeah.
It looks different. Before the very first one, they had the Milano.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had the Benatar in Infinity War.
Yeah.
And then now it's called the Bowie.
The Bowie.
So like each David of them are obviously David Bowie, Pat Benatar, and then Alyssa Milano.
Hell yeah.
So that's kind of cool. I like that.
That's cool.
What'd you think of Cosmo?
I thought it was cute.
I think she has like 2-3 lines.
Yeah, at first she's trying to like, is it a he or
it's a girl?
Is it a they?
Well, in the comics, it's a guy. He has like a hard Russian accent. He's like,
I would have loved that, dude.
Yeah, well, she has a Russian accent in this, but like in the comics, it's typically, and even in other media that they've had him, he has like a hard Russian accent. Like he's like really deep voiced, like that, and he's like a dog because the dog was sent up from Russia.
Yeah.
It's a cosmonaut. Yeah. But no, yeah, she's like using her telekinesis to like fix shit up with Rocket.
Yeah.
And in the comics, they actually don't like each other. They don't get along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you can see it. Remember, Cosmo was actually in the first Guardians. Remember, she was
that's right, in the collector's room.
In the collector's room, and then Rocket walked by, and they were growling at each other.
They actually gave her a couple lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how. There's actually we'll talk about it later. Never mind. It's about Cosmo. It's the post credit scene.
Oh, okay.
This post credit scene doesn't really matter. It's not really anything. I just gonna laugh how they say like Groot ruined Christmas. And like, damn,
That's funny. So pretty much they get Kevin Bacon. They
True.
bring him.
They
They chase him through his neighborhood, and then Drax actually like faces off against the police. He almost kills him.
Bro, can you imagine you just chilling in your house and then fucking aliens jumping, like break into your shit and like chase you?
I'd probably be as scared as Kevin Bacon.
Bro,
he reacted perfectly normally.
This dude was freaking out. Bro, I would have freaked out too.
Yeah.
Actually, if I was him, I would not have. At the end of this, he's like, oh, I gotta like, show them the Christmas spirit, and he ends up going anyway. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah.
If this was me, I'd be like, you fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm getting home, bro. I do not want to be here.
That was funny. I like when the police they shoot at Drax, like he just tickled. Apparently he's bulletproof.
Oh my god,
that was pretty funny. But they mind trick.
I think this is the first time because we see Mantis take out a couple of them.
Yeah,
she like has some hand to hand skills.
Yeah,
that's the first time I think we've seen her do anything like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Before that, she was kind of just talking.
Yeah, and she would use like her powers, I guess. But she uses them to make Kevin Bacon just want to go.
Oh yeah.
I think she tells him to like pretend to be like a hero or something.
Yeah.
And then
because they find out he's an actor.
Yeah.
And I guess in space, the aliens in this universe, they hate actors.
Yeah. I thought that was so funny. They were just like shitting on actors like on the ride
he's
there.
An actor.
They're like, that's disgusting. He's like almost throwing up. They're like gagging. I thought it was funny.
Like, I get to live so many lives as an actor. And they're like, no, be a hero. Don't be. And then he does like an accent and he's like, no, I'm a British soldier. like in it, and then they're like, no, like be yourself, or like no, be like an actual hero. And then he's like, I'm Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god,
I thought that was funny.
And then he finally becomes himself, but he just acts like he's, I guess, what they think he is, a hero.
Yeah, they're like, just pretend like you're a hero.
And then I love, there's like a line, and Dave Bautista delivers it. It's really funny, where he says all that, and then he's like, no, he says something like, he's like, no, they say something mean about him. And then he's like, normally, like, he like laughs. He's like, normally that would have hurt my feelings. He's like, but I'm feeling really good about all this. And he like looks up, then he looks at Drax, and then he's just like, we hate you, or something like that.
We hate you.
It's just,
oh
god, man.
They eventually get this man to Star-Lord. They put him in a box too.
Yeah, he's like,
they like wheel him out on a dolly.
Yeah, he's like, I'm running out of air in here.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. So they set up all these lights.
Groot wheels him out.
Yeah, Groot wheels him out, and then they see he comes out of the box, and Star-Lord's just like, what?
He's like, what the hell?
He's
bro?
like, you guys abducted someone? And then like he's like, get him out of the trance, and then he's like, all right.
And immediately he's like, don't run. Oh, I love the line where they're talking to him. And then Rocket says something to him, and he's like, oh, relax. He's like, we're not gonna hurt you.
He's like, relax.
And he's like, is that a talking raccoon? He's like, I'll kill you.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you. He just like lunges at him. I thought that was so funny.
Damn,
I love that part. But
bro, Bradley Cooper does such a good voice for Rocket Raccoon, man.
I hope
you wouldn't even know it's him.
Yeah, for real.
Damn,
he just sounds like some, just like Boston sounding like raccoon.
I love how
homeless.
they gave him like a voice, because like, you would assume if they got someone like Bradley Cooper, it was just gonna be his voice.
Like, oh hi, I'm Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, but I love how they like, since the first one, he just does a voice.
It's very rough.
Yeah,
like, he definitely. I think that's when the voice acting is good, when you're like, who plays him?
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh shit, it's Bradley Cooper.
Damn, it's a good voice, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Anyway, so yeah, they take him out the trance, and he's like, get me the fuck out of here. They're taking him out, but then actually, I like how, when they get him in there, Kragnon's like, oh yeah, like Star-Lord thinks you're actually his real hero. Like, he actually saved the actual galaxy by dancing, like how you did in Footloose. And then they have a nice like heartfelt moment, and then he gets a phone call. He's like, how the hell am I getting reception out here?
He's like, there's some satellites.
Yeah, he's like, get a good like 40 million light years worth of reception. Oh my god, that's good. It explains, actually, I don't know if you got this far in She-Hulk, there's a scene where Hulk's talking to her when he's on the spaceship.
Yeah.
And people were like, how the fuck is he talking?
Oh, and he's like, I'm not gonna be coming home.
Yeah, and he's like in space, and he just dips.
Yeah.
So people were like, how the hell? I guess he had one of these satellites.
She-Hulk, man.
He had one of the satellites, bro.
I hate She-Hulk. It's so bad.
You got to see the ending.
Dude, his son?
Yeah.
I've already seen that shit.
I think he's only in it for like 1 second.
He's like
that's literally his only scene.
Freaking. Yeah, they eventually sing and save Christmas. What did they sing?
I was that an original song too?
Did they sing a song?
Well, at the end they had Kevin Bacon sing, because Kevin Bacon actually had a band.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, like in real life.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So like he had a band, he was singing and doing all that. So I guess I don't know if they wrote that song like this one or if it was it was a Christmas song though. Like they're talking about Christmas and they're all dancing.
They give gifts out.
Yeah, the gift scene's funny. Yeah.
Is it Groot that gives everyone that diorama?
Yeah, it's a diorama of like
everything,
the story, and then Kraglin's is like, it's him holding the thing.
Yeah.
It's.
I heard that like that was his genuine reaction. Like he didn't know what he was gonna get. He was just like,
that's funny.
I thought that was funny.
I like Nebula got Rocket Bucky's arm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how she got that.
Yeah, people were like thinking like, bro, how'd she get it?
She killed that dude.
I mean, we gotta think. Do you think she just like went to Earth real quick and just jumped him and took it, or do you think like he has?
Maybe she just made it.
You think she? Nah, no way.
No, because is it made of vibranium?
It was vibranium. It's vibranium arm.
But is it the same arm too?
Yeah, it has to. Yeah. It is.
Everybody
was thinking
maybe she
about
took it.
Well, would you remember in Falcon and the Winter Soldier? There's a scene where the Dora Milaje show up.
Yeah.
And they like do some kind of like thing.
Yeah, they're able to make it fall off.
Yeah, like they have some like fail safe in it.
Maybe.
Nebula would just rip it out.
Yeah, I'm sure she would.
I think she could beat Bucky.
Yeah.
She's like a strong ass alien.
I think so too.
So I mean, I bet
and she's full robot.
Exactly.
Pretty much pushing.
Oh, yeah, she's part robot too.
Yeah.
Damn. I think that's funny though.
Oh, that's funny. That. Got the arm.
That's a good callback.
Yeah.
Oh, Bucky's arm.
One big thing that happens at the end of this is, and it's actually dropped pretty casually at the beginning. This might be like
the biggest spoiler, I guess you can get out of this, if anything.
So Mantis is related to Peter through Ego, and only Drax knows this. And she doesn't
drop it pretty early in the thing, like right at the beginning. She mentions it.
Yeah,
to Drax.
She's like, you know my secret, and he's like, oh, you're Peter's sister, and she's like, no. But she doesn't want to tell Peter because she thinks like every time he looks at her, she's just gonna think of his dad and be all sad and stuff. And eventually, she tells Peter at the end of this, and like, it made my heart warm, you know, because like instead of being mad, he was like, "This is the greatest thing you could have told me." And like his reaction is just the total opposite of what she thought.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really sweet.
It's really sweet. That he still has family.
Yeah, you do.
So they related.
That was actually, I think, when Guardians 2 came out, people were theorizing that because in that one scene where Ego is showing like the little versions of himself making out.
Yeah, with all those.
He just shows a ton of. There's one in the back that looks like one of Mantis's people. So people theorized all the way back then. They're like, oh shit, like what if like she was one of the kids that he picked up or got, but he just chose to keep her because she like can help him sleep and he can't sleep any other way. Yeah. So like that, I mean, and I guess it came true. They called it.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. So let's talk about what was the end credit scene.
It's not much. The movie, how does it end? Does it end just like that? Like
I think they just get presents. They're like, yay, and then they hug. They and that's
sister, brother, and sister.
And they kind of just hug, and the camera pans out.
Oh, we get it goes back to because Peter says like, oh, Kraglin didn't tell you how that story ended with Yondu.
Oh, that's right.
And it shows that Yondu actually did give him a gift, and it was his guns that
his two blasters.
Yeah,
I like that Yondu was a part of this in some way.
Yeah, and I like how it showed that. I guess the gift that Peter gave Yondu was like one of those little
troll dolls,
and the ones that he had in the previous movies. And I guess
they're all like on his freaking car.
And that was the first one.
That's cute.
That's pretty cool,
man.
And the post credits,
so wholesome.
It is. It's Guardians is so wholesome. And dude, they gave us this nice wholesome thing, and then the next thing is gonna be fucking.
They're gonna kill someone.
Dude, based on
looks
the trailer,
like 3 people
are
die.
dying in this, bro. Yeah. This looks so sad. Oh man.
I wonder how he's gonna end it.
I know. Anyway, the post credit scene doesn't really matter. It's Groot as a Christmas tree, like Rocket and Cosmo are putting stuff on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then his arms get tired and he puts them down. And they're like, Groot, what the hell? And then she's like Groot ruined Christmas again or something.
That's funny.
They say, oh, we're going to have to make another special. That's
we'll make another one of these. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it.
All right, bro, Easter
I wouldn't
special?
mind if they just had...
Even Kevin Bacon said, I'll be here for Easter.
No, Easter. Maybe they could do like a summer special.
What could they do?
4th of July? No, why would they want to celebrate that in space?
Yeah, exactly. They don't give a fuck about that. They could make up some like BS, like a this is like
a space holiday,
a space type thing. Yeah, but how would that translate to Earth? It has to be similar to an Earth holiday, but it's like a space version of it, so it has differences.
What about Earth Day? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to workshop it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to James.
Yeah.
Give him some ideas.
Anyway, I think the overall the show or the special, I mean, I can't really give it anything. I mean, it's exactly what like you would expect it to be.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think it maybe even delivered like over my expectations.
Yeah, I
with that
mean,
whole like Mantis plot thing.
That's
'Cause
true.
It
I
just,
didn't expect
it
to
just
be
added
plot.
another. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a special without anything really. I was like, if I really didn't want to, I wouldn't have to watch this. But I feel like maybe you have to if you want to know something going into the new movie.
That's true. It does add context, which is surprising. You would think it wouldn't.
And Kevin Bacon's in it, man.
Kevin Bacon's in
I
it.
love how they got him to do this.
They got original music for this too.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Like music's always been a part of Guardians. I assumed they would just throw on some holiday music,
Mm-hmm.
and there's holiday music in this, but it's not the typical ones you would expect. It's
Exactly.
very Guardians-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, it's very cute. I'd say it's like a perfect time to watch, perfect thing to watch during the holidays.
Yeah. It's December. If y'all have Disney Plus, watch it right now.
Yeah.
It's
Throw
a
that
good
throw
one.
that thing on. It's only like 40 minutes. 45
Yeah,
minutes.
45.
Yeah, it's not that long. So yeah, I mean, it's a perfect bite-sized thing. It's a good little special. I mean, I'm gonna give it like a solid like 9.5.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give it a perfect score because it's like
Yeah. Honestly, I just give this a perfect score.
I gave it a perfect score on Letterboxd because like there's
Yeah.
nothing really wrong with it. It's just hard to once you look at comparing other things, like you'll be like, what the hell? You gave like the Northman a 4.5, but Guardians like special a 5. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, it's a special. That's a movie.
Yeah.
You can't compare some things. but-
I try to just kind of rate how I feel about it in the moment.
yeah, I mean, I rate.
And you know, like
I
this
mean, I
is a
rate comedies different than I rate like dramas.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like when I'm reading the comedy, I'm reading how funny I thought it was.
I think about the scale of the movie too. Like, was this in theaters or was this thrown on streaming?
Oh yeah, you gotta
you
think
know.
about that too.
That adds something too.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's the holiday review.
Yeah.
Overall, yeah, I'd say go see it or just watch it. It's on Disney Plus.
Guardians of the Galaxy, solid. Definitely enjoyed it.
5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Follow the Letterboxes. Follow the socials. Cosmic Kickback on Twitter, Instagram. Anything else? Oh, Nick's Twitch.
Oh yeah, follow my Twitch.
Nick's gonna be streaming every day, 24-hour streams every
Dude,
week.
I don't know about that. I can't be like Jeremy, man.
Dude, that dude dropped a 32.
Our friend dropped a 32
It was 32 and a
hour
half.
stream, bro. Dude,
Hey.
he had to have slept at some point.
No, I mean, I haven't watched the VOD. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit there for 32 hours and check. Let me see this dude
guy.
bullshit at any point. I'm not gonna do that. But hey, shout out Jeremy.
Yeah, go follow the
Anyway,
Twitches,
yeah,
man.
follow the Twitches, follow the socials. Go watch the holiday special. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for following.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas, happy holidays. We'll see you guys on the next episode.